1, 2, 3. Hi everyone, I'm here with Sophia and we are super excited today because, what is that? Octopus. Very good, Sophia. So I don't know if you guys remember. Yeah. What is it? That's a shark? Shark. It does have teeth. What is that? Whale? Yeah. And what is this, Sophia? What is that? Sea turtle. Very good. Sea turtle. So last year, I think it was last year, it was around Easter time, and Walgreens had a huge discount. I want to say like 75% discount. That one's a whale. That's a whale. This one's a shark. And they had a huge discount on all these little sea animals. But because they said that these are only appropriate for the age of 3 and above, so I never pull these little toys out because of choking hazards and whatnot. But since today we were reading a book called A Hole in the Bottom of the Sea, and it actually happens to be a song also, and it was just so inspiring to pull out all her little sea animals. These actually are designed to go inside like the little, what do you call those little things that have in the backyard? I guess the water little park things that we put. I can't think of the name, you guys. But anyway, it looks like a little pool, but this one's a shark. Here you go, this one's a shark. And so you build them, or you take them to the sand and you play, and then you stick them in the sand and you ask them to pull one of these little animals out, and then you start teaching them the names of the... This one? It's a fish. A fish. And turtles? How many turtles do you have? Look, there's so many turtles. How many turtles? Can we count the turtles? How many turtles do you have? Whoa, and you have a lot of octopus too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good, Sophia. Oh, wait, there's a bigger one over here. Look, Mama Turtle. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You actually have 6. How many do you have? 6?
Okay.
6? Bless you. 6 turtles. That's one of the projects that we can do, and go put them in the sand, and then we can separate these. I actually have 2 of those containers because they were, like I said, 75% off. So literally, guys, I think I got these like I want to say 10 cents, something like that. So I just saved them from last year and put them in a container. Actually, I had them in this container so nothing would go wrong with them, and you know, didn't want to put them in a plastic bag, so I put them in a plastic container there. So we can start separating these. Oh, she went and got her little numbers.
No.
Your little seaweeds here? Your seaweeds? Yeah. Oh my God, look, Sophia, you have little crabs. In the book, we talk about the crabs.
Hey.
Oh, look. What is she doing there? Okay. Oh no, what is this? Oh wow. So you want to go play in the sand, Sophia? Do you want to go play in the sand? And these go inside like the water. What do you call that? I don't recall the name of it. Just say choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3. So extreme supervision, you guys, if you're going to use these with your children. So this is what these do right here. I would definitely follow those instructions myself, not Sophia. And then Then you put them in the water, in that little pool water that I'm talking about. And
Okay.
and let's see here. I'm trying to show you guys the book if Sophia lets me. Let me show them the book, okay? Let me show them the book. You don't want me to show them? Why not? Why you're tough? Oh my goodness, you're so tough. Why not? Guys, and I don't know if I purchased that book online. I don't remember, but it does have like a QR code at the back. It has a QR code right here. And if you... She is just like not gonna let me show you guys that book. If you open your camera and you put the QR code on there, and at the top of where your camera is at, it will show you a link. It opens, it comes to a link like a, I don't know if you have Google or Safari or whatever search engine you have. And what it does, it brings you to the actual video of the book. And it actually, that book is really a song. So at the very back, as soon as I can grab this from her and show you guys. So at the very back, it has a CD and another QR code, and then it has other books. And here's the actual song. But if you look at this book here, this is towards the end. It explains everything about the ocean and the true facts about the song. Who eats whom, right? At the very bottom of the hole, who eats whom, and it's at the ocean, and it talks about the different animals. So let's show them, Sophia, because this is an important topic, okay? So, and books don't go there, Sophia. Books go over there. Why don't you go put the book over there where it goes? Be careful. Why do you have the broom there? We're not talking about farm animals. We're not talking about farm animals today. She brought me a farm book. We're not talking about farm animals. We're talking about sea animals. We're talking about sea creatures. Okay, you guys, so the importance of that book I was talking to you guys about is teaching, like, I'm trying to work on this phonogram of phonetic box, a Montessori box, a phonetic Montessori box, and these objects will be in some of these phonetic boxes, these small little objects here. In a phonetic box, if you're not familiar with the Montessori system, it teaches the child the sounds of the objects that you're working with, whatever objects you're working with on the phonetic box. And that is a project that I've been studying a lot on, working on a lot, because the first thing that I've been teaching Sophia is the sounds of the letters of the alphabet. And when you teach them the sound and not the... Okay, you guys, I couldn't record. Something happened to my camera, so it stopped. So back to what I was saying with the sound of each letter. So I think I was grabbing the turtle, don't recall. So anyway, you say the letter T for turtle, t, t, t. And those phonetic boxes, which you put as objects with the entire alphabet on it. And I'll do that soon because that's a project I've been working on. So then once the child, in my opinion, you guys, this is how I've taught my kids. In my opinion, once the child learns the sound of the alphabet, the sound of the letters of the alphabet, then the child is able much quicker to link each letter sound together. And once they link each letter together, then they're able to put words together. And that's how they learn to read a little bit faster and actually appropriate. Because if you teach them the sight words, which is okay, to teach them like the long letters and whatnot, there is a method about that as well. And I've studied that method, and I spent a lot of money on it. It was a huge method, a huge box. It was a big deal, and it was teaching your kids how to read at a very, very, very young age. And I bought that when she was a baby. I bought all these different books and whatnot. I had a lot of them already with my older kids, but this particular one I purchased, and I didn't quite. After all the research and everything I did, I think I stuck to my phonetic teaching instead of teaching them memorizing more the words and you know, letting them use the picture part of their brain to do that. So instead of me just, you know, letting her memorize all these big words with no pictures, which is part of that program that I had bought her, instead of doing that, I did the research and went ahead and just stuck to my phonetic. So, for example, she's pulling out her alphabet here, and these, you pull this out and you say, this is the letter B, and you say B, B, B. What sound does this make, Sophia? What sound? Yeah, and what sound does it make? Okay, and this one, the letter A, A. Can you say A? And the letter S for Sophia. So you try to teach them the letter L. So the sun is the letter S for sun, correct? And so see how she just put together the letter S with the word, with the letter S with the object or the sun. S, sun. So she now knows that the letter S is the sound as in Sophia, sun, snake, right? What letter is that? Okay. What are you gonna look for? Robot. Oh, she's looking for a robot. That one's an astronaut. That's an astronaut. She's looking for a robot for R. Okay, so you guys, the book, I think it's amazing. I'm very careful with the books that I choose, you guys. What is that? Oh, that's an astronaut. Like astronaut. Astronaut. That's not a robot. That's an astronaut. Astronaut. So back to this book. Let me see if I can show it to you guys real quick. This is what the book looks like. And you can look it up. I think you can find this book in under YouTube. But look at the colors. It's just so rich in colors to teach the child. And you can, you know, teach them how to do that. You know, I don't see a little C. The octopus. This is the octopus over here. You can do that. So objects like these really help when you're teaching kids how to read, you guys. I don't have a snail. But so if you have a lot of kids or little kids that have a little small objects, hang on to them or put them in a little container, especially if they're super small. But put them in a container or something, store them up, and then work on your phonetic box. I think it's an amazing thing. If you want to know more about it, reach out to me. And here it has the numbers, so you can work with the numbers. And as Sophia had pulled them out, you guys, where did she leave them? Right here. So as she had pulled them out, right? These are fish, but this is what she pulled them out for. So these are different ways we work, you know. I don't know where she left them room too. These are different ways we work, you guys. And all this is so important to her. All this is super, super important to her, you guys, because this will link one book with an object, and this will help her enhance her reading and whatnot. So I just wanted to show you guys how awesome this book is, and that's the name of the company, Barefoot Books. And sorry about that, she has a little toy back here. And that's it, guys. I just want to share this great thing here that I bought last year, and it is awesome that I bought them at a really huge discount, right? 75% off. And then you want to be able to go teach this maybe at the sea, go to the beach and take some of these little animals. See, and I love you too, Sophia. She's giving me a kiss, you guys. I love you. I love you. She is very loving. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna wrap this up, and I hope you enjoyed this book and my little items that I got at Walgreens last year, and hopefully you can find some and wait for some great discounts. That's a whale. So, shark. Very good. That's a shark. Shark, shark, shark. So, look up the song, you guys, on YouTube. I'm sure you guys will enjoy that. And there's a website if you guys want to look at it. I'm not sponsored by them, you guys, so not affiliated with them or anything like that. So just to let you guys know. All right, tell them my birthday's coming up in a couple of days. Thanks, guys, for watching and supporting our videos.